G'day guys, welcome back for episode 2, still in Queensland. We're just north of Childers in the State Forrest of Cordalba today, looking for and did find the Mount Ideal mine and did a pretty epic search but couldn't find the Grey Dawn mine. So that one was meant to be a little bit further west, and the first one that I trekked to here just over the, these look like new train lines that they're putting in because they're sort of incomplete. I followed those to get at the second mine, but this is why I didn't find the first one. I'm just using these maps that are on bonzel.com, and I don't know how accurate they are. There's no latitude, longitude, there's no way that you can really dial it in perfectly, and then I'm trying to overlay these maps with the same images from Google Images, and Google Images it's pretty hard to know when it was taken, and I think that's why we had a bit of a failed mission this morning. So if anyone out there knows how to, some better maps, I've tried finding some maps on the Queensland Atlas, which I think is like the Department of Natural Resources, but it's really hard to use. So, just using this sort of rudimentary method at the moment. So yeah, this was me trekking through the bush on the first part of the trek, and like I said, after about an hour I gave up because I couldn't find anything. So I couldn't find any old machinery, couldn't find anything worth continuing looking for, so other than these couple of cows. And this was stupid. Decided to go across the train tracks. Took me about an hour to cover off about 300 metres. So back in the bush again, just an old little feed station, and here we are at the mines. So they were pretty cool. They were pretty well fenced off, and just had to jump over a little bit of barbed wire. And got some pretty cool video to show you in a sec. That's the main shaft there, and this is probably the one part that I was a bit worried about, was the colour of the ground. So I know they use mercury and arsenic and cyanide. That was super unnatural. I'll sort of zoom in on this next photo. I definitely didn't hang around this part for too long. So I know that it was mined in the 40s, so that means they would have got the ore out via horse and cart. So they would have to have done a lot of the production on the mine site. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Alright, here we are, the Mount Ideal mine, an old mining shack. So we're in the Cordalba State Forest, just north of Childers. And have a look around. I think this is an abandoned gold and zinc mine. Absolute middle of nowhere. It's about a 2.5 hour bike ride from the Bruce Highway to get in here. What's left of an old water tank. So a bit of a nicer day for a ride today. A little bit more overcast. Would have been a pretty cool shack back in the day, looking over that little wash just to the north. So just spotted a big winch and saw a few images of that on Google Images, so we're going to go check that out. I have to watch our footing again here. That's what's left of what looks like a ventilation shaft. Alright, hey, this is cool. It is over 80 years old. Looks like there could be a vertical pit or a vertical shaft on this one. So what we're standing on now is the waste rock pile. been burnt out. Let's have a squeeze down here. There's a ladder. There's a whole lot of shit dumped down there. Don't actually know if that goes to a cross cut or whether it's flooded. I think I can see rock at the bottom though. I'll get my torch and have a look down there. That ladder looks in alright condition. Hasn't been burnt. So watch out for that big nail there. Keep having a look around first. Another shaft. Watch my footing here. Some loose rocks. Oh, does that open up down the bottom? So the ladder, oh, the ladder stops there. There's a lot of rubbish down there for some pretty toxic water, but it looks like there's a level. It goes towards the creek that way, so I might go and see if there's a portal. Shame the ladder doesn't go all the way down. I'm not going down there without rope. You can see a bit of a collapse there too, and then this bit of timber I thought would be good to rope to. It's just sitting here precariously. So this way would have been the man way in, I'd say. I'll try and get down here without absolutely stacking it. Alright, so these were the shafts. There's one here, second one in here, fully collapsed. Still seeing there a little bit. Another one in here. Possibly even a fourth one in the corner. Looks like the main one. It's just here. been closed since the 40s. It doesn't look like we can get in. Well, that does it. Looks like that opens up in there. Down in this collapse. I feel heaps of air coming out. So I had to get down here to have a look. Oh, midges. Nah, not getting in. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys, for the Mount Ideal mine shut in the 40s. Alright, so we've just gone just south of that main mine shaft. There's about 2 or 3 mine shafts. Just spotted this big bit of waste rock. Oi. This would have been another workings. Well, that's pretty much it for that mission, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely think I could get into that mine just based off the amount of air that I could feel flowing out of that little gap that I tried to squeeze into where that little collapse was. That's normally caused from the different, you know, the hot air cooling or the air convection that's coming through these portals and adits in the mine. But the amount of air that was flowing out and how cold it was tells me that the size of the portal in there would have been pretty big. So I'll definitely be heading back there with my GoPro. I'm going to make a little rig with LED lights. And I'm going to be doing that before I rappel because it's a lot safer. So when I do rappel, I still don't have all the equipment needed for that. Can't be doing that by myself either. That'd be too sketchy. So I'll have to rope my kids into that, literally. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching for this one. The next one, my wife and I are heading to Mount Boppel or Baupel, however you pronounce it. And we're going to look for the old graphite mines that are there. We're definitely sort of heading more out of town to try and find the more untouched areas because as you get closer to civilization, they've all been bulldozed and cemented, so we're just hoping to find one like we did today. Well, thanks for watching. That was episode 2, and we'll see you shortly for episode 3, probably in the next month or so. Thanks for watching. Cheers.